Namaste. In today's video, I'll be talking about celibacy and its effect on our spiritual or Kundalini awakening process. So, is celibacy important in a spiritual or Kundalini awakening? And if yes, then how long and when should we celibate during the process? More than the topic of celibacy, something has to be understood very clearly here. That is, the attitude we carry about the opposite gender affects our spiritual evolution. We are a combination of both the masculine and feminine energies. It is important to have a balanced attitude towards either of the genders when you are dealing with them in your daily life. If you're a man and if you think that a woman is inferior to you, those ideas, those attitudes will affect the left side of your body. Because within your own energetic system, the left side of your body, it represents your inner feminine energy. And if you're a woman and you think that men are inherently bad, or if you have issues with regarding to men in general, where you treat them improperly, you do not respect them, such attitudes will affect the right hand side of your body, because the right hand side of your body represents your inner masculine energy. During a spiritual evolution, it is very important to balance the inner feminine and inner masculine energies. It is only when these two energies come into balance that the energy will flow properly through the channels, that is the Ida channel and the Pingala channel. Wherever these two channels crisscross over the spine, the chakras are formed. So it is important that the energy flows properly and in a balanced way through these channels. And the energy will only flow properly through these channels when we have a balance between the right side and the left side of our body. How you treat the opposite gender, how you see yourself. If you do not have a balanced approach here, it is impossible to create a balance between the right side and the left side of your body. Please understand that every woman that you see outside of you represents, or the source of those interactions comes from the left side of your body if you're a man, and the source of all the interactions you have with the men in your life if you're a woman, the source of it comes from within your right side. When we change our ideas, our beliefs, we come into balance within, you will notice that you will find balance outside also. To come into balance, we need to first balance our inner masculine and feminine energies. And part of this balance even means that you are learning to integrate the feminine aspects of that are there within you if you're a man, and if you're a woman, you need to integrate the masculine aspects within you. This greater integration between your inner masculine and feminine sides will create a harmony within the body, which will propel the energy to rise through the Ida and Pingala channels. Later on, when the chakras are formed properly, this energy will move into the Sushumna channel, and this will lead to a Kundalini awakening process unfolding in your body. The Kundalini energy is fueled by your sexual energy. Your sexual energy, when it is not used externally, it can propel or drive your inner spiritual growth. It is like a fuel. This increases the ojas in your body, which in turn it strengthens your immunity system, and it has a stronger effect at the level of your Karana Sharira, that is the bliss sheath. So when we have good ojas in our body, at certain higher levels of the awakening process, the ojas in your body, it allows you to experience higher blissful states in the process. When we limit our partners or when we celibate, we are having the right mindset towards approaching the spiritual awakening process. When we have multiple partners, we are wasting away our energy. Apart from that, when we have partners who are lower in vibration, we are affected by their karmic baggage. If your partner is again having multiple partners, that partner is taking on the sexual karma from their other partners. And when you are having multiple sexual partners, you are taking on this collective karma. Each one of us already has lot of karmic baggage at a personal level to deal with. You are adding an additional baggage to the already existing baggage. So you have more to deal with. It is very easy to lose your vibration when you are in the company of people who are in lower vibration. This is where generally you will see a lot of disincarnated spirits or entities moving around. These spirits do not have a physical body to enjoy life. So they gather in a place where people are indiscriminate in their thoughts and actions. They enjoy the company of such people and they hang around people who are lower in vibration and who are involving in indiscriminate activities. That is why when you go into a place, uh, for example, say you go to a strip club, in general you will have this dark, eerie feeling there, which is very low in vibration. But if you go to a meditation center or you go to a place where you have uh, intelligent people sitting, you will see a kind of brightness there. The reason is because the collective vibration of the people who are there, it can bring down the vibration of a place or it can take up the vibration of a place. When the collective vibration is less, it can attract lot of unnecessary entities because it will become a very amusing place for these things. And when you hang out at such places or when you are having people who are carrying this sort of a vibrational energy, they can easily bring down your vibrational energy. So you should be very careful as to with whom you hang out, who your partner is, and do not have a partner in your life who will bring down your vibrational energy. Most karmic relationships are lower in vibration. So please understand that you should not get involved in karmic relationships. When I say celibacy, it is not just physical, even mental. When we are imagining things, when a person is looking at certain images or certain videos which are adult content, they are losing energy even at a mental level or emotional level. When I say celibacy, it is the total celibacy at a physical, mental, emotional level. And if you feel the need for a partner, then limit it to only one person. And that one person should not be the type of person who will create unnecessary drama in your life. Rather, they should be one who will fly up with you in this spiritual awakening process. The celibacy can be different for somebody who is undergoing a top down awakening and for somebody who is undergoing a Kundalini awakening process. In a top down awakening, the prana or the cosmic energy, it descends onto a person from the top. And when it descends onto the person, it works within the person's energetic system. It cleanses that person's energetic system. While this is happening, that person need not celebrate. But then a little later, the energy turns upwards, that is, from the base of the body, it moves up out of the body and it comes out of the head from this area of the head and it creates the toroidal field. When the energy is trying to move up the torso, this is the time when the person needs to celebrate. This can last from few days to maybe few weeks until the energy has cleared out it has moved out of your system and out. Until then, you have to celebrate. At this point, the sexual energy in your body, if you harness it, that will allow this energy to move out and cleanse away a lot of the deep held unnecessary ideas, unnecessary beliefs which are keeping you in lower vibration. It will allow you to break through all those. And then it will create a nice auric field around your body which will protect you. Your energetic system is more protected, well protected, even from any kind of entity attachments. When you have a nice auric field, it helps you. After this phase is passed through, there is no need to celebrate. The top down awakening, that is the descent of grace on a person or the descent of Shakti onto a person, can happen many times uh, in a person's lifetime. Generally, somebody who attracts this cosmic energy, they have the chances of attracting this cosmic energy even in the future. Whenever they are undergoing this process in their body, at that particular phase when the energy is trying to move through the torso up through the body, at this point or maybe few days before this point, you have to start to celebrate. And you should celebrate till the energy moves out of your system and it creates a human toroidal field. Now, for somebody who is undergoing a Kundalini awakening, when I say Kundalini awakening, it is very clearly, you can, at the beginning of the process itself, you can understand whether this is a top down awakening or a Kundalini awakening based on which direction the energy is starting and moving. If it's a top down awakening, it will start from the head and move downwards. And if it's a Kundalini awakening, it will not start here. It will start at the base of your spine. So the first thing that starts flowing with energy is your Pingala Nadi. Then the Ida Nadi. So the Ida and Pingala Nadis, they start flowing with energy. And the chakra area starts spinning within your spine. The energy is moving upwards. So here the origin or source of energy is at the base of the spine and not at the top of the head. When a person is undergoing the pre-Kundalini awakening symptoms, that is, they feel a lot of pranic movement within their body, at this point they need not celebrate. But once they feel the energy is pushing up the Pingala Nadi or the Ida Nadi, it is moving through crisscross like this up the spine, the chakra points are spinning. At this point, the person has to start celebrating. They should not waste their energies externally. Their inner sexual fluids, they will propel the Kundalini to move higher up the spine. In men, it is the semen, and in the women, it is the cervical fluids. So even women have to celebrate. And how long should they celebrate? This can take from few months to few years because the energy has to flow up the Ida Pingala and then the Sushumna has to get activated and then the Kundalini has to rise up through the Sushumna and come to here the Sahasrara where the Shakti meets the Shiva. So this process, once it initiates, it can take a long time, sometimes even over a lifetime. It is important that somebody who has a Kundalini awakening process, they have to start celebrating. They should not waste their energy externally. This energy will increase the flow upwards in your body. And maybe you have to celebrate for many, many years, few decades. Once the process is over, or once the process has reached a certain level, people generally who have a Kundalini awakening are not interested in regular normal sexual life thereafter because they reach blissful states internally because of the integration of the inner masculine and feminine energies. They reach their Karana Deha, that is the bliss sheath. And here they are attaining a state of samadhi which is very blissful. So the need for an external partner is not there. Moreover, after the process is over, many of them are actually celibates. Some might come back and they may be interested in playing the game of life or having a partner again in their life. Uh, I really do not know how things work at that level because I have not reached that level myself. But going by the saints I have met, the people I have met, many of them were celibate after the process was over, and few were living a marital life as usual. So, this is something I need to know through experience. But generally, when the process is unfolding in your body, it is important to celebrate. Generally, in a Kundalini awakening process, when the Kundalini it crosses the Swadhisthana chakra and starts moving upward, the person does not feel the interest in sexual interactions like how a normal person would, except if Kundalini has moved into the wrong route. Say Kundalini has taken the Vajranadi, then this person will have to deal with too many sexual desires. They may start indulging in a lot of sexual activities which are undesirable. And if Kundalini Shakti even moves into the Saraswati Nadi, here the system heats up to that extent that the person may again try to find some solace, or he might try to find some reprieve in certain recreational activities. As long as the Kundalini is on the right path, and as long as it is progressing upwards, and based on my own personal experience, after a point, you become a total celibate. Neither mentally or emotionally or physically, you will need or feel the need for sexual interaction. Thank you.